The next 6 months of your life start with the next 6 seconds of your life by just saying, I am her. I am the CEO of my life, and I want to run my business in a way that empowers me. It's literally the first of the month. It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up. I don't know if y'all remember that song, but like, it's the first of the month. It's July 1st, 2026, which means we are 6 months. We are literally halfway through the year and halfway to the end of 2026. So when you think about like goal setting and stuff like that, you're like, ooh, this is when stuff started to get real, right? This is your second awakening. This could be the 6 month mark of the year. Could be like your second awakening. Right? Your second awakening usually comes around a halfway mark. You either are halfway to your goal or halfway from your goals. And if you quit a long time ago, you still are realizing you have some time to get to where you need to get to. But I don't want time to be your enemy. I want you to leverage time in a way that supports you and doesn't diminish you, in the way that you do not no longer chastise yourself. So instead of looking at it as I lost the first 6 months of this year, I want you to say I have 6 months of education and learning in 2026, and I have 6 more months to utilize it in a way that benefits myself and those around me and whatever it is you're after. Utilize the time that you have instead of chastising the time you no longer have. We must stop, and this is me too, degrading ourselves and looking so poorly on what we've already done. This is something I'm learning while I'm reading Psycho-Cybernetics by Dr. Maxwell Maltz, right? It's like we look at our accomplishments or how far we came, and the first thing we think about is what we didn't do or how we fell short. I'm not saying we should not analyze and observe what we did in the truth. What I'm saying is, don't make yourself feel bad about it. Take it as it is, and then use that for the next 6 months as the fuel, the knowledge, the education, the experience, so that you don't do that again, or that you do more of what works, or you know what I mean? Like, we have this thing where we like being victims to our own self. You're not a victim. You are a high achieving woman. You have this image in your mind, the CEO version of yourself, not just the CEO of a company. You're the CEO of your life, right? The CEO of her life. How does she look? You know exactly how she wears her hair. You know exactly how she dresses. You know exactly how she speaks, the books that she reads, the company that she keeps, how she loves on herself, how she allows herself to receive love from others, her boundaries, her focus, her joy. You have this picture in your mind. I know you do, because you have a Pinterest board that you've created. You have a vision board that you've created mentally. You've written it down. You have pictures of it. You know exactly what the CEO version of you looks like. I can tell you this. CEOs right now are not looking at where they are as a reason to quit. They're going to drive home everything using their skills, talents, wisdom, experience, and their team and their teams to make the latter part of 2026 the best year yet. They are not looking at it as a lost cause. This is the biggest opportunity. This is the second awakening. This is the second awakening for you in regards to making this year count. All right, so look at it with a positive outlook. And I know if you are failing if you feel like you are failing at life and nothing is going in your way, it's going to feel impossible for you to look at what you're working towards as anything other than what it is, right? Because you're a realist, right? You know what happens and you have this opinion. You're right. If that's what you believe, you're right. I'm looking to master my mind in the way that uplifts and empowers, right? I'm not looking to be more pessimistic. Like, why would you prioritize negativity? If that's you, find your company elsewhere. But if that's not you and you're looking to build momentum in your life that's uplifting, that's empowering, the next 6 months of your life start with the next 6 seconds of your life by just saying, I am her. I am the CEO of my life, and I want to run my business in a way that empowers me. We speak highly of ourselves, even if reality doesn't match. We don't care. You know why you shouldn't care? It's because you had that picture of the CEO version of you already. So now you just have to do the things that she does or he does on a daily basis so that your 2026 looks good. Who cares where you messed up the first 6 months? You have a golden opportunity. If you're looking at this video and it's still July 2026 or whenever you're watching this video, because it's always going to be 6 months to something and 6 months from something, you have an opportunity, your second awakening, right, to make it the best that is yet to come. I don't know anybody who is the CEO of their life or their business who has already decided that they have failed when they are in the middle. All right? You have the authority, the capability, the mindset, if you're still watching this, and the intention to improve where you are in your life. Now, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck 100. That's all I can really do. I don't ever not keep it real. I don't ever not. I know it's a double negative, but you know, just we're not talking about grammar. We're not talking about semantics. Just roll with me here. I have prioritized my business this year, and therefore my fat loss journey, I wouldn't say it's out the car, but it definitely got into the back seat and it was about to jump out the car, right? Last year I lost 50 pounds. Boom, I was zoned in. You couldn't tell me anything. You still can't tell me anything. Well, you can tell me something, but you know what I mean? Like last year I lost 50 pounds. Super duper proud of myself. And then I hit a plateau and I allowed that plateau to stall me out. I continued to do my steps, but I did not continue doing my strength training, and I definitely slacked on my eating. Baby, I was eating. Now, instead of looking at it like, oh man, I just let all these months go by and I even gained some of my weight back. Definitely not all of it. It's like 12 pounds. But at the end of the day, like the clavicles want to come back out by Christmas, okay? They out, but they want to come back out by Christmas. So look, if your reason for fat loss is vain, do it. Do whatever you need to do to make yourself better. Don't allow anyone to make you feel bad about your why, because it's yours, not theirs, okay? Whatever gets the ball rolling, or whatever it is you want to do, then get the ball rolling. Because like when they talk about the gym, you go to the gym for the looks, right? You go for the body, but you really stay for the mind. You really stay for how it helps you on the mental level. But this isn't about going to the gym, because going to the gym isn't the only way to build your ideal physique. But I like the gym, and it's just what you like. I like the gym some days, and I like classes. I like different parts of it. I like the sauna. Whatever the case is. All right, I had to stand up because so for me, instead of looking back at the last 6 months as like I just let myself down, I just let myself go, I've decided, and I really decided this a couple weeks ago, but I'm sharing because I just want you to kind of see the mindset and how you actually do this. I've decided I have 6 more months. That's so much time. That's like 180 days, right? To pour into myself. And it's not like, hopefully on December 31st, it's not the end of my life, right? But you know, it's my year, it's my goal for the year. And so that means I get to look at this in a way that empowers me and doesn't make me feel bad about the mistakes I made. This is the thing about whatever type of journey you're on, you don't know what you're doing. So for one, it's not going to be perfect. You're going to go through learning curves. You're going to reach plateaus. You're going to stop. You're going to halt. You're going to even go back at some point. But the pullback is for your come up. You see, I now know what I was doing wrong. And I also sought professional help from an actual trainer, from someone who understands food, right? Like I was asking AI certain questions, but I didn't know the questions to ask for me specifically because I didn't have my specific numbers. I was just utilizing generic advice that I found online. So once you get in tune with where you are, then your journey becomes much easier. And it's like, oh, okay, I know it's math, but the math that's specific to me matters more than anything else. It sounds obvious, right? It sounds obvious. But when you're looking just for answers to your problems, right? You're online, you're seeing how other people resolve their self-image, how they view themselves, how they view their physical fitness. Then you try to copy them and it doesn't work and you start feeling defeated. No, y'all, seek professional help. A nutritionist, a trainer, a dietitian, whatever. Like, seek professional help. Now, I'm doing it the natural way. If you're doing it like with the assistance of A medicine, that's different. I'm talking about just 100% the natural way. Seek professional help, right? All right, so with that said, I look forward to the rest of this year. I don't want to be upset about, I'm not upset at myself about what has already been done. So I want you to take that mindset into whatever journey you're working towards. Be joyful, actually be grateful for the lessons you learned, whether you executed just a little bit, a lot, or you could have done more. Be grateful for what you learned about yourself and the actual thing, and then use that as wisdom to inform your next best moves. Because what we're not going to do is crap on ourselves anymore. We're going to empower ourselves. We're going to speak life into ourselves, and we're going to show up to work every day as we are the CEOs of our life. So happy middle of the year, middle of your journey for this year, this calendar year. Remember, it's not your life. It's just a speck in your life. It's not really that important, but it is fun to gamify and put dates to your goals, right? So it doesn't define you, but it's just, it's like a little, make it a game. Enjoy it. Right? Whether you want to give yourself credit or not, you've done an amazing job over the last 6 months. So I'm going to give those kudos to you. And you're going to do an even more amazing job over the next 6 months, because you now have what you didn't have 6 months ago, which was the experiment and the observation and the knowledge from January to June of 2026. So take that, do what you will, but make sure you use that wisdom to get what you want. All right. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you are ready to build more momentum in your life, be sure to click the subscribe button. I would truly appreciate it. In the meantime, in between time, my name is Spivey J, and I really do hope you have a beautiful day. All right? Peace.
You're beautiful. I hope you know